You have done great things in the last 20 or 30 years. You've taken your image back from cops, deadbeat dads, and everything else. You stepped up to the challenge, and this is your time. This is your time. The gender war is over. Average at best happened in 2021. That is over. 2022, we're going into it. Self-awareness is sexy. Men are going to show the work, and women are going to show their worth. We're going to move forward. We're going to move forward, and if you want to move forward together with us, men are there waiting for you. Men are there working for you, but you're going to earn your spot because he has to earn his value.
First of all, we got to say RIP to Kevin Samuels. I know he died a few days ago, but I didn't really have the energy to make this video, because even though I didn't know Kevin personally, and most of the people on here making videos about Kevin never knew Kevin personally, I think Kevin had a very, very great impact on a lot of our lives, especially my own, especially like the videos that he used to make about men, and trying to help men as much as he could with whether it was finances, telling us to get in shape, telling us to get our money up, all this type of stuff. For a lot of people who didn't grow up with, I guess, a male figure or whatever, Kevin was probably one of the best resources that you could turn to for advice and things that you need to know as a man. He has a great video on his channel that I think has almost 500,000 views at this point, talking about things your dad should have taught you or something like that on his channel. And watching that video gave me a whole lot of insight, man. So that ever since then, I really fell in love with his content and really just started to digest it as much as I could, and I really improved my life a lot because of it. So when this news came out, it was crazy. Like I was shocked. I was at work. I was like, man, I can't believe this is. It doesn't even feel real. Honestly, his death kind of feels similar to Kobe's for me. Like when I saw on the news that Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter crash, I'm like, it still doesn't. I'm like, that doesn't even seem real. And to this day, it still doesn't feel real. It's the same thing with Kevin. But I know the biggest thing that I was hearing about and seeing on Twitter firsthand was the amount of comments that people were making about almost celebrating this man's death and happy that this man is gone. I always say that, because it's really only one demographic of people that really dislike Kevin Samuels with a passion. So when I see stuff like that, it can get you mad, but I think it's a lot more sad than people understand it to be, because we're literally at a point where we have people online that are preying on the death of somebody that was trying to help our community as much as we can. As much as our community has improved all over the years, and we've done a lot of great things on the male and female side, we still got a long way to go when it comes to the relationship. There's still a lot of things that need to be taken care of, a lot of things that need to be addressed. Kevin was addressing those things, even and it's always about the tone. Everything you hear about Kevin right now, bro, is he was very controversial and his tone was this and that, and I didn't like how he said this or said that, but at the end of the day, nobody's gonna highlight how people started weight loss journeys because of this man. Nobody's gonna highlight how people got married because of this man. We're only gonna focus on the bad and the tone. But the man was speaking facts. Literally, all this man wanted was people to take accountability for our actions. And look, I don't wanna have to make this a racial thing, bro, or attack on black women parade, because it's really not an attack at all. But we just need to have this type of dialogue so we can have these conversations to improve. If Kevin or no man can speak on the wrongdoings of black women when it comes to relationships and how they can improve themselves, then who can? Because you guys aren't holding each other accountable. So if y'all don't hold each other accountable, black men can't hold y'all accountable, white men can't hold y'all accountable, white women can't hold y'all accountable. Who can hold y'all accountable? Nobody. Some of y'all just continue to be toxic. Y'all continue to, ask for things that honestly, frankly, maybe you don't deserve. Because what do you bring to the table to even, ask for those type of things? And it's sad that when you it's sad that when you're living in a world that's full of lies, the truth just sounds like it's foreign, like it's a different type of language you're speaking. I think this showed me definitely that when you're really trying to make a change in the world, that people are just gonna hate on it. They will try to nitpick little things to hate on that don't even really make sense at all, just because they want you to fail for whatever reason. Like I knew the hate for Kevin Samuels was bad way back, maybe I don't even know, maybe like 6 months ago at this point, when people were going to his college pictures from like 30 years ago to try to shame this man and say that he was gay and this and that and whatever, and trying everything they can to discredit this man, right? And you know, it's it's sad that people really stoop to those lows, man, to really make somebody look bad, or at least attempt to make somebody look bad, because his supporters still had his back. Kevin had millions of support. I mean, he had millions. I think like 1.45 million subscribers. So the love was always there, and a lot of black women, contrary to popular belief, a lot of black women actually did support Kevin, and they really, I feel like they actually were able to take some of the things that he said and apply it to their own lives and change for the better. That's why I feel the same way with kind of Fresh and Fit in a way. What he says is facts, and a lot of things that he's saying is just telling men that we need to watch out for certain things that women have done, because, like I said, people say men play games. If men play games, it's only because women started playing them first. All these manosphere channels is teaching men how, to basically, have some respect for yourself and not get played. That's how I take it. I don't look at it as being misogynistic or anything like that. These guys are just trying to teach men to be misogynistic and hate women and hate black women and women are dogs. Because I'm not on that. Like, especially when it comes to hating on black women just because I have a black sister and mother. I'm not on that type of time of just hating black women just because they're black. But it's about holding people accountable for their actions and understanding that something's not right here. And Kevin's main message was just to help, bring black men and women together. And I do think that eventually his message and what he was trying to do, I think it will come to light. It's gonna take some time. I think as men, we need to do our part in getting ourselves together. I know I'm trying to get myself together at 22. I'm putting my life together, and it's coming together slowly but surely. And I know that men in general need to do that. And I think that as long as we continue to get better, keep holding ourselves accountable, keep continuing to improve financially, spiritually, emotionally, all this type of things, I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. The whole, I'm not really worried about, at this point, I don't really know if I'm worried about the black nuclear family at this point. I think I'm more worried about, myself and my family and making sure that I'm good, because in turn of me doing well, that is a plus to the black community. Just for me existing and being at my best. So nuclear family, I don't know about all that, but I will do what I can to improve myself and take the lessons that Kevin taught me and many other people around the world, and use it to my advantage as much as possible. So I don't know, man. Y'all tell me in the comment section how y'all feel about Kevin Samuels. Do you guys think that the hate that he's getting is justified? What do you guys think? I would love to hear from y'all. Make sure y'all comment down below. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. RIP to the Godfather, Kevin Samuels. And I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.